Welcome to Provo, Utah, Lavelle Edwards Stadium at altitude. Altitude that's been piloted by the likes of Young, McMahon, and Detmer, and home to the BYU Cougars. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Kansas Jayhawks taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Jayhawks will put toe to leather to crank us up. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the BYU Cougars offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Wilson will throw. Finds his man. It's Nakua. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop and they'll mark it at the 39. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will get the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Gets it out quickly. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, the running back has it. Past the sticks and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Jayhawks are rolling down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Marshall. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Kansas! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Wants to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job.
There he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cougar! The extra point here would tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the and let him do the rest.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They're setting up the screen. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Scrambling away. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Let's talk for a second about Kansas. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. They'll give it to him again. Breaks into the open. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Jayhawks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Big fella moving. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quick strike complete. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in fourth down again. Great job there. Pass defense, third down. This defense now starting to put it together.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Open space at the 25. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. Powers through the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense lines up at the 30. They've got a first down. Wilson to pass. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. BYU. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Madsen. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Wants to fire on second down. Firing to the right, complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. BYU now into the red zone. trying to cap this drive with the pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wilson will throw. Runs through the tackle. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, BYU! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Hayes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. The inside handoff. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Marshall. The sweet feet buy a little time. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted for the 11th time.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Snagged in the middle. It's Madsen. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. BYU has this offense clicking. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kick complete. Incompletion on the out. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. The Cougars can really attack on this second and short. Wilson to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a grab. Can't quite cross the frame to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive. He gets it in. Touchdown, BYU!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting to TFL.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try it over the left side. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Madsen. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Wilson will throw. Looking deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. To the air on first down. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He caught it, and the defense will ride him out of bounds at the 3. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Touchdown, Cougars. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running back searching for a hole. On the move at the 30. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking to throw on first down. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Quickly out to the tight end. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 47. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He's taking the shot. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Sometimes as an offense, you like running plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Pulls it in. It's Hayes. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of first downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. With the catch, it's Hayes. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Got his man downfield. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. He'll do it himself. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Jayhawks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Using his legs, it's Parrish. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
breaks the tackle. And they got him in the end zone for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Oh, he's got a chance. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Marshall. Here's the pressure. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Much more manageable situation for this offense after the penalty. It's 2nd and 6. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. BYU lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yulman Stadium. They're up by 7 over Temple. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the The defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Just a short pass to the tight end. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He had a head of steam working, but he'll be stopped just inches short of the score.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff.
The Sneak scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
He makes the grab for the 2, and he ties the game here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. He gets a block. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Nakua. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off the play fake. Got his man quickly. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wilson to pass. Finds a tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Madsen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Parrish.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. And they go back on top. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Back to throw, it's Marshall. Punts it out of the air. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking downfield on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. A strike downfield.
When a quarterback gets outside the pocket, it's really hard to defend. Do I stay in my zone? Do I stay back? Or do I come up and go get him? It puts me in a difficult spot.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. A run for the quarterback. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back late in the game, trailing by only one possession on fourth down. It looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wilson will throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. The points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching